farm hands. Welcome to a brand new stream, a brand new day. It is a Monday, a bright and beautiful Monday. Unfortunately, the nice cool weather outside has started to warm up a little bit. I didn't have to wear a shirt outside this morning when I took Gordito out to do his business. A little sad, but also I'm glad that I was allowed to wake up with a cup of joe as I normally do, instead of, being blasted with an Arctic wind. I say Arctic, but like it's 65 degrees at worst. Like, it's not that bad. I've just become a weenie. I used to be able to handle... It is morning! Hi, Tegan! Welcome in. I used to be able to handle sub-zero temperatures back when I lived in Maine, but that was a literal decade ago. I have become used to this soft, cozy existence. I never watched the last VOD. Heck, don't worry about it. You're fine. Why is my art somehow synced up? It's supposed to be perfectly random, but two pieces in a row have been in line with each other. Okay, now it's split. Thank God. How did you like the organization? Oh, you haven't seen the last VOD. Yeah. We'll just leave that be for now. How are we doing today, Robert? Welcome in. Howdy. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. I need a sip of my water real quick. Delicious. So we are still running on low prep today. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of clerical work on my files and the server and a whole bunch of other stuff. So hopefully, what the hell? It's Monday? I thought we were still Sunday. No, it's a Monday, I say, while pulling up a calendar to check. Yeah, no, it's a Monday. Thank God. Phew. Happy Monday, everybody. So no serious promises, but hopefully by the next time we stream, I'll have Henbert back, I'll have the veg back, everything will be back in order the way it's supposed to be, and I can be a VTuber again. Hip hip hooray. But welcome C, welcome in, good morning. I'm trying to think what happened recently, but not much. My day job's been a little taxing. So for the last 3 days or so, it's been wake up, go to work, come home, wake up, go to work, come home. So not a whole lot has been going on in my head. Blue Sky's gotten a lot more popular ever since Apartheid Jack decided he wanted to make a dumb decision. So most of my time has been spent re-networking with people who I know on Blue Sky. C says, good news. I'm on the verge of a break. Oh, thank God. Breakthrough. I misread that as a breakdown and emotionally was bracing myself. C going, good news. I'm on the verge of a breakdown. I was like, oh no. But no, you said breakthrough. Figured out my mods weren't working on Breath of the Wild properly. Congratulations. No, Moki, this is a closed SMP between me and 9 of my other Twitch streamer friends. We are not currently accepting members. Yeah, it's just a small private server that we use for content creation. Some people wanted to use it for videos. Most people use it for streaming, but it's, yeah. Oop, I did not mean to smack my own microphone. Speaking of the SMP, I started a half an hour later than I wanted to, so let's go ahead and swap over to the game. Boop. And again, there are no transitions because why would there be? All right, let's pop on in. I have not touched the server since we last streamed, so we're probably going to pop in at the mud farm. I tried to milk a cow today, but was unsuccessful. Utter failure. Okay. Anyway, I intended to do some work off camera to get all this mud collected, but yesterday ended up being a day for other stuff. So we're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off and gather up all this mud. C says, yeah, I could have a breakdown with how much I struggle to make anything work, but right now I'll just break down, and gets funky with it. I'm not very good at beatboxing, or I give you a sick beat. But yeah. Now, yesterday, we had my sibling-in-law, Kaiju, came over, and they helped us do some deep cleaning of what is now the second guest bedroom. Roommate Seth has moved out, but he lived with us for a couple of years, so, you know, we had to, like, wipe down the walls and redo the floors and dust off the appliances and that sort of thing. Throw out whatever he left behind that was too large for him to handle. Some furniture he couldn't bring with him, we put down to the road, that sort of thing. Oh, my shovel's already broken. So I woke up that morning and my beautiful wife informed me that was what we were going to do with our day today. And I said, oh, well, I wanted to stream. And she just kind of looked at me in the way that only my beautiful wife can look at me to know that what I said was very stupid and it would not be what was happening today. I went, oh, okay, got it. I'm a work mule. Perfect. Wonderful. So we did that instead. The room is looking very, very nice. Very, very nice. And hopefully we'll have someone to rent it out to in the near-ish future. Now, when we were here last... Oh. Wait a minute. Ah, I see. Okay. Let's start here. We want to go through all of this dirt because we paid for it. So let's go ahead and do that. What are you all doing with your beautiful Monday morning? Do tell. Little Panini was very cuddly last night. She doesn't like being a pet during the day. If you try to give her scritches, like she'll let you pet her, mind you. But she'll primarily like, oh, you're touching me, therefore we are playing. And she'll start bouncing around and swatting at your fingers. When she's eepy sleepy though, when she's so eepity sleepity, she will lay on her side and she'll stretch out as far as her little kitty body will let her. And you can just give her like a full body pat and oh, it's the best thing in the world. It's the best thing in the world. She loves her pets. And that's the last of our dirt. All right, let's gather this all up and then we can head back over to the farm and start converting it into clay. The reason why we're gathering this up, for those of you who haven't been around for a bit, we're using clay to make bricks to work on the train station at the farm. Oh, what? How did I get all these? Something about this machine isn't 100% working as intended. I don't want to put too much in here and break it, so I'm just gonna put these in here. Boop. There we go. Yeah, and unfortunately, after the last round of building, I realized, oh, this is larger than I thought it was going to be. I'm gonna need so many more bricks. So I doubt we're gonna get any serious work on it today, aside from gathering the resources, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. The worst part is that chances are I am then going to float to other people that they let me build train stations on their area if they aren't interested in doing so, which means I'm going to need even more bricks to build even more train stations. How do I find myself in these situations? I don't know. It's entirely my own fault, really. All right, last handful. 63. I paid for 64, but that's fine. I'll leave it be. They can have a freebie. They can have a single freebie wheat. Okay. And now it's night, and everything that wants to eat me is gonna want to eat me. Where's the ladder? Here's the ladder leading up. Raggles needs a better path leading from one area to another. This feels a little cockamamie, if you ask me. Is that the dripstone? That must be the dripstone machine Tegan was talking about earlier. The one that grows a whole bunch of dripstone, and I didn't really need to, like, struggle to make my own. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. It's fine, though. It's fine. Let me grab some carrots. I've been spending a lot of time on Blue Sky re-networking with people who I knew from TTRPG Twitter. It is very surprising to realize, not surprising, it's a happy surprise to learn that all the people that I lost contact with were still very interested in talking to me. They just weren't allowed to see me ever. Oh, this is not actually on the rail. Hang on. Get on the rail. Get on the rail, you. There we go. And off we go! Woo-hoo! Yeah! Woo-hoo! All right. I feel very exposed going through this area, which is why I really want to put some more coverage, some more barriers, some lights along the rail that are unrelated to the rail itself, like just to make it a little safer for people coming through this area. But that'll be a problem for future Gata. And we're home! Alright. And there should be a bed right outside here. Yes. Let's hop into this real quick before any monsties get us. Before any monsties decide they want to come out of the woods and... Ah! What did I say? Oh my gosh. The timing on that was very good, actually. All right. Let's go get all of this mud over to our clay farm and get that going. Unfortunately, it will take me a hot minute for the clay to actually be converted, and then I have to smelt it. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna put the mud down, and then we're probably just gonna forget it and move on to something else. Let's zip over to here. Up. Whew. Whew. Man, I really build my shit far apart, don't I? It's always with the intention of there being, like, more things built in the interim, but then I never build things in between builds, so that it ends up just being just long paths of, in between the areas that I want to get to. Alright, plonk all this down. If I were a smarter man, which I am not, I would put down a very similar piston system as Raglan has at his mud farm to place these in here in the first place. But again, I am not a very smart individual. So, alright, let's plonk you in here. Let's just dump the rest of you in here as well. I'll grab all this later. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Now with that out of the way, the next thing... I just did that campfire. The next thing I want to do is actually get a roof on this. And for that, I'm going to want to gather up a bunch of deep slate. We went and gathered a bunch of deep slate yesterday for the train station. So we're going back to the train station. But I also wanted to grab it specifically to put a roof on that old thing back there. I'm thinking we're going to do a different style than the cobbled deep slate stairs that we're using for the train station, just to have some sort of variety. So yeah, we have the cobbled deep slate stairs as a roof on the train station itself. So we'll want to grab both the stone cutter and both the stone cutter and the deep slate that we have in this chest. So grab you, yoink. And let's grab the tile that's polished and some of the generic deep slate. Huzzah! Fantastic. Wonderful. Again, if I were a smarter man, I would not have placed all of my builds so far out from each other. But alas, I've never claimed to be a smart man. Devilishly handsome with a fantastic ass, sure, but never smart. Okay. Let's zip over here. I wonder. My dear friend Tegan broke into my house and reorganized all my chests. Did she happen to do the same thing with my little veggie shed over here? No, it appears the veggie shed has been spared her organizational wrath for now. Player head? Whose player head is this? Oh, that's a horse. Oh! Oh! Oh dear. That is a horse. I know where this goes. I know where I should put this. Perfect. Now then, let's zip back over to the clay farm and get that roof in place, shall we? Okay, so how do I want to go about doing this? I kind of want... I know that I want this to have an arch to it, but I don't want this just to be flat. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making a slab-based roof to this gazebo. And then I'm going to connect it up to the arch of this in a way, somehow. Not entirely sure. We'll figure it out. The first thing we need to do is figure out what style we want to use, because we have the oak logs for texture here. So let's see here. We have the deep slate tile, and then the polished deep slate. I think because we're not using any brick style patterns here, that the deep slate tile will work best. So let's do that. Let's grab deep slate tile slabs. 2 stacks of the bad boys. Do I have nerd polling resources? I have smooth basalts, and I have some oak planks. I guess that'll do. Well, no, let's use the gravel. That'll be easier on my little fingies to break the gravel when I'm done with it. Hup, 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 hup. Okay. So, step 1. I want to make circular-ish pattern here. Because I still want the oak log to be visible from the ground level. I still want that to be accessible to the human eye. So let's do that. And then we're going to put slabs here. Now I don't need to put anything here because it's not going to be visible. But on over this overhang, I will want to. And one more. Okay. Now then. I'm thinking that maybe what I want to do is actually put upside down stairs along the inside. Yeah, that seems right. Though I have completely beansed myself by putting my nerd pole underneath a ledge that I can't, ow, reach. But that's fine. So let's make some tiled stairs. There we go. And we'll put these along the inside. Yes, I like that. That way there's still some sense of visible progression to the roof when I am actively collecting the clay. Not that it really matters that these aesthetics be super detailed on the inside. I mean, who's going to see them? Definitely not a whole audience of individuals. So in recent news, Sonic X Shadow Generations has released. And before you panic, I'm not going to give spoilers. I haven't played the Shadow portion myself, and that's where the majority of the changes are located. That's where all the new content is. I will say that I have seen all of the redone cutscenes. Do they kiss? That would be a spoiler, and I'm not going to give you a spoiler. So there. Haha. Nice try. But I will tell you that with Ian Flynn as writer, whereas Pontaf was the writer for the original Sonic Generations, there are some changes, and I'm not entirely sure I like them, not because they're bad, but because they ruin my personal headcanons. And that's just rude, Mr. Flynn. Why would you come into my house and ruin my carefully thought and put together headcanons that have existed for like 10 years now? The key difference is that they're very specific about the dialogue to make it so that split timeline theory is not a thing. Split timeline theory is officially dead in the water. I'm upset about this, but also, like, not terribly surprised. Especially after everything that happened with Sonic Forces and then Sonic Mania kind of mucked it up a little bit. It's easier for everyone if Generations stays then the timeline goes back to normal story. Thank God I don't like split timelines. I really liked split classic timeline because it meant that then we could have more games in the classic timeline, in the classic Sonic universe, without needing to then bump everything up by a handful of years. Now we have to, unironically, whenever they want to make a new classic style Sonic, we have to justify it. And I'm not as thrilled with that, personally. I much preferred it that after the events of Generation, because classic Sonic now knows what happens in the future and he learns the boost early, it changes the series of events. Zelda is enough for me, I guess. I don't agree. I liked split timeline for Sonic in particular. But no, there's only one Sonic timeline. Generations and Mania and not Generations, what am I saying? Generations and Forces, unfortunately, just happen. Oh well. I believe in one of the early drafts of Forces, the classic Sonic that shows up after they decided that classic Sonic had to show up was in fact going to be an illusion made by the Phantom Ruby because Tails desired it strongly enough. But then they're like, no, we're gonna do timeline stuff instead. That's the real classic Sonic. Fuck you, I guess. It's weird. All right. Clearly, I need to light this area up. So Knuckles getting like 90% of their forces taken out is canon. We don't have to like it. But yeah. We definitely do not have to like it, but yeah. Knuckles just being bad at being a general is 100% canon. And we just have to live with that. I wanted that for a light source, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, hey, actually, this is kind of cool. Not for this build, though. Let's get rid of that. And that. And that. And that. I will say, for anyone who disliked the voice acting for Rouge or Cream in Sonic Dream Team, they do a much better job. They have much better direction for... Oh, I'm not even wearing my construction helmet. I should do that. They give them much better direction for the redub of Generations. I actually like where Rouge has gone, and Cream doesn't sound nearly as ear-grating. Conversely, I don't like the way they've taken Knuckles. I don't like the new voice direction for Knuckles in the redub of Sonic Generations. He's a little too gruff, in my opinion. I like a lower Dan Green kind of Knuckles, but not where they've taken him for this one. It wouldn't be a Sonic game if I didn't have something I disliked about it, though. So really, what did we expect? But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I watched a couple of YouTube videos doing comparisons between the old cutscenes and the new cutscenes, and generally, I like them. Like the changes, Generations is less meta, less weird, and apparently everyone's losing their mind over how good the shadow portion is. So, all right, let's put these in the corners. Oh, is that not gonna work? Gotta bring it down one more, huh? That's not at all what I wanted. Nothing about this is good, Vector. That's why it's called War. Okay. And with that, the inside of the clay farm is done. The only thing I gotta do now is do this side and make it match up. So I don't have a whole lot of tiles left. Let's just do the arch here and then see if we can think of a good way to connect it all up. So. How do I want to go about doing this? This is an oak slab. So this... Oh, I see here. I see here. So this is going to be the tippy... Ow! Panini, can we not claw at me? You are perfectly capable of hopping up onto my shoulder without... Ow! She just fucking springboarded off me to get onto the cat tower. What the fuck? That hurt. Ow. Okay. So this is the tippity top, right? Oh, I can't go one lower on this. Oh, Panini mention! Yeah. She's doing fine. She's doing great. She's cute as ever. I love her very much. That's not gonna work, is it? Let's do this, and then this. I guess I can't really do the edges on this just yet. Let's give myself a little working room for now. I'll remove these in a moment. This is just some scaffolding. Yeah, I guess I don't really have much choice due to how slabs work. Whoops. Give me those slabs. Hup. Thank you. But to give this a proper flat top. It's alright, I'll figure it out. Let's get me some more deep slate tile slabs. I don't like how flat that is, but I don't know if I have much choice. I don't have much choice in the matter. Alright. Hippity hop up here. And let's do this. Hop back. Like so. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do here is put slab here, and then out one, and then like this. And then we'll have a slab arch like that. But then how do I connect up here? Because I don't have enough. I don't really have enough blocks. Well, yeah, I really don't have enough blocks for that. So I think what I may have to do is put a stair, no, not upside down stair, you fool. Put a deep slate tile stair here, and then do the same here. And this is gonna let me water run everywhere, but I'll fix it. And then break you like so. It's not quite what I wanted, but it'll have to do. Oh, and that's gonna be a problem. Okay. Alright, well, let's try this then. Let's break you, because I don't really need you to be where you are. And let's put a stair here. Or no. I know what I can do. That's the wrong stair. There we are. Alright. And then we are going to remove this and put this in place so it covers all that up. Okay. And then I guess instead of having these across here, we can replace all of these oak slabs with deep slate tile stairs. Like so. Which means that we then just do something like this, and everything should connect up relatively well? Question mark? Oops. And pull that forward. Nope. Put you here. Put you here. Okay, I think that'll work. I think that'll look okay. I did not bring an axe with me, unfortunately. I did not prepare for this activity specifically. I really did think I was just covering up the wooden slabs. Ah, well. Ah, well. Tragic. I went from a staunch gacha game hater to playing a couple of gachas and liking them. There's nothing inherently wrong with a game that happens to be a gacha game. Like you can design a game with gacha mechanics and have it still respect the player's time and money. It's just so goddamn rare that a company chooses to make a gacha game with that in mind. There's a couple of idle games, like IDLE games, that I actually really enjoy because despite them essentially being vehicles to get you to spend money, they're not like completely worthless as a game. It's like, yeah, no, this is how we have to monetize it, but like when we're not making you watch an ad, you're going to be enjoying your time with it. And it's like, okay, all right, so like this is acceptable. It's not great still, but it's acceptable. All right, I need to remind myself how I did the arch over here. And also, I don't like that very much. So I did stair in the middle, slab, slab, and then down. Right. Oh, I'm out of stairs, actually. Oh, that's a good point. I'm out of stairs, actually. So there's going to be a stair here, and then a stair here, and then there's going to be a slab, 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 slab. And then this goes around the edge. Got it. I know that the Miku idol game that recently exploded is pretty good. No. Oh, hey! Wayspell! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my gosh, where's my cheer bell? It's been so long. Where on earth is the cowbell that I ring whenever someone new follows me? I put it up and now I can't find it when I need it. When the world needed it most, it vanished. Oh my god, I genuinely don't know where my fucking cowbell is. Well, I guess you're gonna have to hear me scream it. Ding, 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 ding! Oh, here it is, thank God, okay, all right, okay. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you so much, welcome in. We are currently working on a clay farm, a brick farm. We're using mud to convert it into clay bricks. I've already inconvenienced you. My job is done. You understood the assignment. Ow. Ah! Ah! Get away. Scram. I gotta rush to a bed. But yes, welcome in. This is Haycraft, short for, hey, wouldn't it be wild if a farmer invited me to play Minecraft? This is a 1.21 server, mostly vanilla. We have some quality of life mods, and each individual streamer has their own personal graphics mods they use for their stuff. Me and 8 other streamers use this server for content creation, and currently I am working on building up a train station, but a train station requires bricks, and bricks require clay, and clay requires a farm to drain mud. It's a process, you understand. Okay. I need to make some more tiled deep slate stairs to finish off the roof of my farm here. And I think I want to change the shaping of how the back section connects to the front section to make it a little less jarring. Because even though this is a gazebo with a back bit slapped on, I don't want it to look so much like that. So I kind of want the slab arch here to continue to that. Ah! Creepers. All right. Roba said, I started with reverse 1999, cause gotcha aside, it's basically made for me. It's an urban fantasy setting, Disco Elysium narration, doomed lesbians, gotta love lesbians, and some Nikkei, cause a friend recommended it. And it's alright, gonna try Limbus Company next. Not all of those words were in the Bible. Oh hey! Frankie Scar! Welcome to the stream! Oh my gosh, 2 new followers in one go. You get a jolly jangle of the cheer bell. Thank you! Thank you so much. Welcome in, Frankie Scar. Yeah, I don't know any of those games, Robe. I'm very sorry. Some of those words were in the Bible, probably. Not all of them, but definitely some of them. I think I actually need 4 stairs to finish off what I've been working on. That feels right, because I got a couple more up there that I need to put in place. Let's grab you guys before you despawn. I should probably just make a staircase at this point. I'll break it down in a minute. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, so 1 stair goes here. And then I gotta break this and put another stair here. There we are. Let's see here. Now then. I'm gonna put stair here. And stair here. Oh, no, I did that backwards. Hold on. I need you to face this way to hide that. And then I need you to face this way to hide that. Perfect. So, then the last bit is I need stair 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more stairs. And then I should only need slabs to finish carving out the last bit. Okie doke. Not too much of a hassle. Did you guys hear that? There was sort of a wow noise. Yeah, that! Did you hear that? What is that? Look at the mini-map. Tab doesn't show anything interesting. There's... I heard it again! What is that noise? Is there a hoglin? A piglin underground? I'm gonna go insane. Hold on. It's literally just around here. What is that noise? Let's dig down. I don't see anything on the mini-map. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I just realized something. You're gonna love this. So, I mentioned that all of us streamers have a bunch of personal, like, quality of life mods that we use for our own graphical settings. As you could probably tell from the bird song and the crickets and whatnot, I use a number of audio mods as well to make my experience a little more interesting. I think I'm hungry. I think that's the sound effect of my stomach rumbling. Because I'm running low on hunger. Yeah, it stopped. I did not know that was a feature. That's so funny. I'm digging into the ground. I'm like, where is this damn mob? There's got to be something somewhere. And it's just me. It's just me the whole time. Oh, that's funny. Every time I noticed the birds, I thought it was coming from my game, LMAO. Sorry. No, it's me. It's me. All right. Grab those, and I still have a bunch of tile slabs here. Oh, when it starts raining, of course it does. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? It's fine. I ain't made of sugar. I'll be good. There we go. Just 3 more. And... done. All right. Now the only thing left to do... oh, I beans this up somehow. How did I beans this up? I need to move this slab over one. But also, we're going to pull all of this back like so. Now, the issue is that these don't connect up quite right. Nope, that's not right at all. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to do slabs to fill this in, which I didn't really want to do, but it's fine. It's probably fine. Boop, 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 boop. All right. And last but not least, we'll drag these over so that it has a little more cohesion. And bada bing, bada boom. Our clay farm is done. We've did it, everyone. We've only gone and bloody done it. Well, I say that, but this back end still feels a little light. I should probably decorate the ground underneath the dripstone so it feels more like a rocky area instead of just stone on grass. And I could probably stand to fill this in with some fence posts as well. But aside from that, this area should be complete. I just need to fix up all this, gather all this nonsense, bring it back home, and we'll be good. But that's a problem for future me. Let's move on to something a little more interesting. I kind of wanted to get some scaffolding bricks and consider how I want to make a windmill out of this. So this was our creeper barrel until we set it on fire. This is a creeper farm. It involves snowmen and creepers that in areas that are just tall enough for creepers to spawn and nothing else. It wasn't spawning much gunpowder at all, but after burning all the wood down, I realized actually, hey, this is producing a decent enough amount of gunpowder that I should probably keep it. This means I now have to figure out how I'm going to decorate this in a way that will make it fit with the farming aesthetic, but also make it like thick and full of blocks all the way through to not fuck up the spawns. That's the issue that I have today. So what I kind of wanted to do was take a look through my stores and see, oh, hey, Chilius, welcome in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Just an evil tower in the middle of the farm. Just smack dab in the center of my farm area, we have the evil Tower of Madness. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I do kind of want to look at my blocks and see what I have a lot of that I could afford to use as filler. So I know that I want to use a bunch of copper. So you know what? Let's take a copper block with us, so we have like a palette in mind. Gravel's not terribly useful for this. I'm gonna dump all of this extra stuff in here just to make Tegan angry with me. Mwahaha, I'm evil. I do have a lot of cobbled deep slate, but like not enough. Let's see here. I have glass, that's not gonna be useful. You know what? I do have a decent amount of mangrove. I haven't played Minecraft in long enough that I forgot that copper isn't from a mod. Well, copper was like the one metal that every mod added for a very long time. So like, I don't blame anyone for seeing it and being like, ah, yes, that's a mod. Ah, yes. I remember back in the day, we had to have extra mods just to compile all of our copper down into a single piece. Like there was just so much of it. Is copper even useful for anything besides blocks now? So, oh, I don't have my thing here. So copper is very useful for blocks. It is useful for lightning, and it's useful for spyglasses. That's pretty much it right now. Actually, speaking of spyglasses, before we get too into this, let's take a quick break and do some stargazing, I think. Where's a good spot to do some stargazing from? I don't really have any towers anymore because we burnt that down. Let's pop into the barn, I guess. Hello, horsies. Hello, horsies. I did not realize spyglasses were a vanilla thing. They are! They are! So, let's see here. So I have this spyglass in my hand, right? And I can, I have a mod that allows me to do a zoom feature. So like, it's kind of not as useful because mods for that exist, but, oh, it's raining so I can't see the stars. If I hold right click, I can zoom in using a spyglass. Let me actually look at something so you can see the difference. And this is vanilla. This is purely vanilla. There is now a vanilla way to get zoom in your game. I know that some zoom mods have put in options for you're only allowed to use their function if you have a spyglass in your inventory. Back in the day, I missed deleting the meta inf folder. Oh, you're thinking way back. I don't. When mod launchers first started being available, I was like, oh, thank fuck. I was getting so tired of deleting the fucking meta-int folder and having to inject mods on my own. I was so tired of that. Tomorrow in Minecraft, when we have the nighttime and no rain, I'll go out and we'll look at the stars. We'll look at the stars together. So my first thought is to use the dreaded acacia. I am on record for not liking acacia wood. I think acacia is gross. However, I think that instead of using stone, making use of the gray bark on acacia might be useful for the base of this, or at least the outer coating of this windmill. So many mod conflicts. Do you want to replace Gig Class with Gig Class? It's all right, don't worry about it. How is Minecraft? Minecraft is going good. It's going very good. We're looking at our resources to see what we have a lot of that we can use as a filler. I'm thinking it's just gonna be cobble. You know? Like it's not, it's renewable enough. I have plenty of it underneath my farm. You have a lot of empty space and mangrove. I do have a lot of mangrove, but I think what I'm gonna do is just get a whole bunch of cobble from my various chests and use that to shape the thing. And then I'm gonna use acacia for the lower half to give it sort of like a gray wooden texture, and then probably a different plank for the upper bit where the big windmill fans are gonna be. So let me do this. Let me craft acacia wood block. Hey farmer, what are those signs you're walking through? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So like this is going to be like the base of the tower. And then we're gonna have copper and white wool for the windmill sails, for the rotating bits. And then I don't know what we're gonna have for like the tippy top, maybe oak? Maybe just use regular old oak. I do have plenty of oak, now that I can see that oak behind it. Yeah, as a small mock-up for what that tower is gonna look like, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. This does mean that I have to go locate more acacia wood, though, is the only problem. I do not believe that I have acacia saplings on my farm. So let's look at the map. Let's look at the world map. Do I see any obvious biomes that would have acacia? This here is gravelly hills. This is all plains and river biomes. This is a forest. Raglan has a swamp biome. Sure wish I had a map. Download one. Skill issue. Raglan's giant pearl is on a beach, but it's surrounded by a normal forest. I don't know if we actually have any savanna biomes located on my map. We have a taiga biome over here. This is just areas that I myself have been to. This is my personal map. I do know that, yeah. So Impossible Coins base is all the way the Oh. Well then, it would appear that Impossible Coin does in fact have a savanna nearby. Oh, lucky me. I guess this means I'm going to be going to bother the Impossible Coin base. Not the base itself, but, you know, be in the area. Let's grab some axes. I have some food already. Don't need the copper with me, but I'm not going to take it out of my inventory. Maybe I'll bring some... No, I'm going to have plenty of sticks when I get there. All right. And while we're there, we'll be able to... we also have a librarian with mending if you need. I actually do have a couple of mending books that I bought off of... Did I buy them off Neb? I think I bought them off Neb. It's been like 6 months, so I've forgotten like the lore of how I got what I needed. It's how I got this diamond sword, actually. I had a diamond sword. I enchanted it with sharpness, knockback, and looting. It was a very lucky first pull. And then I had a mending book, so I added that on that as well. So now I have a sword and a pickaxe that both have heals and other enchants. Let's zip over to my nether portal, which I believe is broken, and it won't actually take me to the nether roof, but I should be able to get to Impossible Coin using the temporary nether transport system we have. Yes, okay. So, welcome to hell. So if we go this way and go into this protected area, I do believe one of the two pathways will lead me to Impossible Coin. So yes, I want to go this way. You don't think it's broken? No, the nether portal is supposed to bring me to the roof. This is not the roof. This is very much not the roof. Oh, if you will excuse me, my phone is buzzing. Okay, let's put that there. Nothing important. Let's see. Brick goes to Raglan, Cobble goes to Boomer. That's not right. I do not want to go to either of those places. Nebs gets you to the roof. I hate to say this, but I'm fairly certain that Nebs is also in fact broken. It hurts my soul. Oh, what's this? Wait a minute. Where's this lead? What is this? That's not helpful. All right, hold on. I used it literally yesterday. All right, if you say so. If you say so. So I guess it is this way? That's broken. Portal to Nebulas. You know what? Sure. Let's go to Nebulas. Wait. Oh, this is the portal to Nebulas. Nope, it's broken. Is this the portal to Nebulas? Huh? I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I am at Nebulas. If I go back through, will it take me to the roof then? Use the portal at Neb's base with the llamas. There's a portal at the Neb's base with the llamas? What do you mean? What could you possibly mean? Rest stop, deliveries. It's outside in the back. I see. I remember when you could put one ladder every 2 blocks to climb. Well, that's because you're old. Cry about it. Where's the way out? Here's the way out. Spoilers for Nebula's place, I guess. All right, so it's around the back, says Tegan. It's around the back, says Tegan. Where is it? I hear a lay. I don't hear llamas. Oh, this must be it. I don't see any. Oh, I don't see. Oh, those llamas. I see. I see. All right. Then let's head through this portal. And we're on the nether roof. Yay! Yay! Okay. So N for Nebula. Where is Impossible Coin? I think Impossible Coin should be over here, I think. Okay. So let's zip over to this cart area. Yes. And this should get us to Impossible Coin. Yeah, there's Sonos, there's Maru's, there's mine, but it appears to only be one way. There's another one of Sonos, I guess? Question mark? Do 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 do. Even though this is much faster than going through the overworld, this is still taking such a long goddamn time. Why did you build your base so far away? I can't believe this. I mean, if I would just buckle down and get myself elytra and fireworks, I wouldn't have this issue. There's a few on some people's bases that are only one way from here because the return portal was already established in the regular area, and your base is so far away because Rocky was homesick. Well, I suppose that's fair. Hello? Whose portal is that? Odd. Aha! Here we are. And there's minecarts in the drop-off. Rocky longs for the desert, I suppose. What is this? What? What is this? There's a rabbit? That rabbit should not be here. This is clearly spoilers. So I'm gonna leave this be and pretend that I don't know it's here. Impossible coin base, bi-directional. Well, what do you know? I'm bi-directional too. If that's what the kids are calling it these days. Oh! Oh! Sweet baby Jesus, we found the acacia already! Beautiful, gorgeous. It is nighttime, I suppose. I wonder what that rabbit did to go to hell. Look, have you ever stared a rabbit in the face? Those are sinners. Those are creatures that know what they've done and they will not apologize for it. Okay, we need to find somewhere relatively safe away from monsters to do some stargazing. So let's take a peek, see what it looks like at the top of this hill. Because I see there's some torches and a cow and a horse. Let me eat some food real quick. With a sandstorm blowing around us. Ah, beautiful. There's no need to replant because I need them cleared anyway. Music to my ears. Music to my ears. All right, let's go to the tippy top of this little hill. This should be relatively safe for monsters, I think. And let's do some stargazing. Let's see, are there any constellations? There's a planetoid. Let's see here, how do I... Here we go. That's an unnamed planet. No one's named that one. All right. An unnamed star. No one's named that one. Unnamed planet. No one's named that one. Hey, where are all the named planets? Don't tell me that my mod reset itself. That's a cloud, not a planet. Where are all my cute and cuddly constellations? Hold on. Let me... I forgot the name of the mod. Yeah, SGA. SGA admin. Let's see here. Let's see. Constellations. Oh. Remove. Spotless astronomy. There should be a list, I thought. Oh no, I think all my constellations have broke. Well, that sucks. Man, I wanted to show you guys the cool stars and shit. Oh well. Next time Boomer's on, I'll have to grab the constellations from them. God damn it. All right. Well, I guess back to what we were doing previously. Oh, fun. On top of the zombie spawner we found. Perfectly safe. Uh-oh. On top of the what now? On top of the who? Say that for me again? Oh my. Yeah, you know, as one does, one finds an unholy spawner of the undead and goes, you know, let's build around this for fun and profit. All right, this area is lit up a bit better. We use it for books. I mean, I suppose. Ow, 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 fuck off. Go away, go away. All right, luckily my sword has knockback. There we go. And you, my friend, can leave as well. All right. Back to chopping wood. Wouldn't it be easier to pick up the spawner with an enchanted pick? We do have a Silk Touch spawner mod installed, but not everyone has access to Silk Touch. All right, and hopefully this will spawn some saplings that I can use to grow some more back home. Fingers crossed. All right, what are you? Aha, a sapling. Mine. All mine. Mwahaha. We didn't have the Silk Touch mod when they found it, so they built a grinder around it. Very smart on their part, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself, that is. Okay. Gather this. What are you guys? Okay, you're attached to this. Oh, I see. I missed some back here. That's why you're not despawning. That was partly why you're not despawning, but not all of it. Gather these resources. And there we go. Come on, tree. Despawn. The rapid leaf despawn hasn't been working for you. Well, the good news is that I'm doing maintenance tomorrow, so I'll figure out what's what. I'll figure out what's what. Don't you worry, Tegan. Farmer Gata is on the case and doing basic maintenance activities he should have done months ago. Woo. One thing they don't tell you about being a server moderator, you have to moderate a server. It was a shock to me, really. Will the big map be fixed too? We'll find out. We'll find out. Turns out, when you get all your friends super excited for this Minecraft server you're going to be running, you have to actually... Oh, shit. Whoa, 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 whoa! Why on earth did that show up? I didn't hit any buttons. Well, congratulations for something, I guess. I cry. I'm so sorry you cry, Tegan. I'm so sorry you cry. Alright, gather this up. Fight this zomble. There we go. Alright, I have two more axes. Congrats for the tree. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so proud of myself. Very, very proud of myself. Probably too proud of myself, if I'm being honest. But what's new? So this coming weekend, I am participating in a little unofficial event being held by Prismatic Wasteland, the blog, where we're all going to post a vampire-based blog the weekend before Halloween. And of course, when I was informed that this was going to be a thing that was happening, I was signed up and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's great. Absolutely, I'll sign on. I'll make a blog about vampires, cool. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I have anything to say about vampires. You know, they're one of those classic monsters where it's like, yeah, I want to drink your blood, and there's a whole bunch of like historical and psychological ramifications to how the monster has evolved in pop culture. But like, for me, I just think of them as slightly sexier Batman. Like, there's biting involved. Sure, some of them are like, oh, I'm a tortured creature of the night, but also, like, beyond that, I don't really know if I have anything novel to add about vampires. I recently read through the last couple of chapters of Camilla, which is the novel that inspired Dracula. or Carmilla, rather. Sorry. Beautiful Wife was reading it. She bought a special edition cover of it. And she was reading it, but she was so eepy sleepy that she was like, God, can you read these last 2 chapters to me? I want to know how it ends, but my eyes won't stay open. So I was like, yes, darling, I'll read your book to you. So I read the last 2 chapters of Carmilla. And both it and Dracula are very dry reads. They're very of their time. Aw, and then she fell asleep. She absolutely did. But she did listen to the end of the book. So, you know, it wasn't a total wash. Sometimes she has to go back and reread the chapter I read because she falls asleep at the sound of my voice. But no, the original Dracula and the original Carmilla are very, very dry reads. They're kind of difficult to get through unless you're already like a fan of that era of literature. And like the horror elements are very bare bones. Like at the time they were positively horrifying because like the readers hadn't read anything else like it. But it's like, and they found the body in a coffin filled with blood. And I'm like, boo. If they're so dry, your blog post should be about how to make vampires wet. Hold on, let me see if I have a writing implement around here somewhere. Here we go. Just pull up some notes. Let's see here. So, make vampires wet. Taking that, thank you. Okay. Well, that's one problem solved. I have 2 stacks of acacia and half a stack of acacia saplings. That should be fine. Maybe. Let's gather up these last couple of items before they despawn so that, you know, waste not, want not, and all that. But then, yeah. I guess we'll zip back to the farm and set up a little acacia growing area. I never thought that I would do this, but here we are. The farmer is growing acacia. Honestly, I really should just build an area which is just for various tree farms. There's no real reason for me not to. I already have like areas for certain crops. I should have very specific areas for the wood types as well. If this were a modded server where I had like a machine that would naturally cut down trees for me, I already would have set up like a facade of a giant tree farm and then have the machine running like slightly nearby. But this is vanilla, and I do not know enough about redstone to make a proper tree farm. So, alas. How much longer do I have to go? Oh, not much longer. That's fine. Raglan has a tree farm. Raglan has every farm. You know? He's the king, or sorry, he's the prince of automation, it would seem. It doesn't work on acacia because acacia doesn't grow in a straight line. Oh, well, in that case, my by hand farm should be fine then. Alrighty then, and we're gonna leave that where it is, and my nether portal is right here, and Farmer Gotta's gotta farm. E-I-E-I-O. Amazing. Alright. Off to the farm. And here we are on the farm. Unfortunately, I am going to not... Gotta put it back. Put it in the chest. Oh no! I have to put it in the chest. I have to go back and put it in the chest. I can't not. Oh my god. Unfortunately, Tegan, that portal was one way. So I will not be doing that. That'll be a surprise Mouska tool for you to find later. I'm at Neb's place. Oh, no. I hate this. That's why the minecarts keep despawning. What do you mean? The minecarts despawn? No, they're player placed. They're player placed. They shouldn't despawn. What are you talking about? Do minecarts despawn? Have I been wasting hundreds of minecarts all this time? I've just been leaving them. They've been despawning on the nether roof if no one uses them. Oh no. But they're player-placed entities, so they shouldn't despawn. Oh no! Alright, I guess I'm going back. Okay, alright. I'll clean up my mess. Where is... I think it's over this way. So that's the Haycraft headquarters. The what? The what? We have a headquarters? Hold on. Hold on. One thing at a time, please. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's the welcome building with the quest board. That makes much more sense. Okay. I was like, when did we get a headquarters? Ooh, fancy, swanky. But no, it's just the regular starting island. Okay. See, the thing is, I know why this is here. But I also just really like the implication that Blastflight the chicken has committed sins. And that's why they are in hell. Anyway, where did I... Oh, there's a helpful little yellow dot on the mini-map, which I will follow to find... nothing. Where is... Oh, there it is. How silly of me. There we are. There we are. And now we go back to my house. Thank you. Tegan fighting for her life, going, Gotta, please! Gotta! I have so little of you! Okay, so, what are we doing? Oh, right. We need to build an acacia farm. And I feel like the place to do it is actually going to be near our clay farm. Mayhaps this is what we actually use like this area for. We'll have a whole bunch of wood farms on raised platforms in like a semicircle here. We'll put a couple more automated farms here. So we have all of our trees, a couple of automated resource gatherings, and then all around this path and in this area, we're going to be having residential houses. Oh, that sounds pretty. Thank you. Thank you. So the first thing we'll need to do is grab a bunch of dirt and then do some terraforming in that area. Wait a minute. If I want dirt, then there's probably going to be some of these dump chests. That's brown concrete powder. That's not what I expected. Well, here's a piece of dirt. Here's 2 more pieces of dirt. Potatoes, carrots, stripped mangrove log. Huh. I thought for sure I would have shoved more junk in these, but I guess not. We could bring the cobble as well. We can use cobble as a filler, I suppose. We don't actually need to have any sort of underground area, so we'll just zip through here. Ignore the signs. Paying no attention whatsoever to the signs. I thought I had more dirt. A boot. I must have used it all already. God give me grace. Oh, you know what? No, I gave the dirt to Raglan as part of my payment for all of the mud that I got. A farmer's work is never done. Truly, truly, truly. Oh, you know what? There might be a bunch of dirt over by the cube. Because we use a bunch of it for scaffolding for building the Perry the Platypus. So let's go check that out real quick. I'm very sorry that most of today's stream has been running back and forth from one chest to another trying to find resources. This is what I get for not doing prep before I go streaming. Normally I'll do like a half an hour of playing around just making sure I have the resources I need in an accessible location before I hit going live. I'm gonna library your upstairs. Will you though, Tegan? Will you though? That'll help. Will you though, Tegan? I wonder. I wonder if you will. Or if something will prevent you from doing so. Giggle tee-hee. Giggle tee-hee. All I'm gonna say is for the sake of content, make sure you're streaming. The signs can't stop me, I can't read. That is a possibility that I would have overlooked if that were true. Luckily, this is a audio-based medium which we are communicating on, clearly. Reading and writing need not apply. All right, let me pop into my bed real quick. Gotta canonically forgets my TTRPG character can't read one time. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Me, they're never living this down. Nope. I hinged an entire adventure on Tegan's character being able to read some magically encrypted note. And near the tail end of the adventure, when their character gets the note, Tegan starts cackling in the Discord call and goes, "Gotta! Rigel can't read!" And all the blood drained from my face as I realized, oh no, I knew that too! Oh! It was very funny. It was unironically very, very funny. So what I think I'm gonna do here is I'm going to bring this little area up flush with this. So I'm gonna put a really tall tree in this pocket here, and then I'm going to put a shorter tree up on this little plateau here. So for now, let's fill in this area. And what maybe I think what I'll do is I'll have paths leading through each of the tree farm sections, so it feels like a little nature preserve, like I'm walking through a little park or something. See, what's really funny, Roba, is that Nebula's character, Nebula literally said, "Hey, what if my character was there to help Rigel read?" And then we said, "Okay, yeah, let's do that." And then Nebula's character was there for the rest of the adventure. It was supposed to be a solo adventure, and it ended up being not a solo adventure, specifically so that Rigel, Tegan's character, would know plot important details. It was very funny. Golly gee. I have not been able to run any TTRPG for a couple of weeks now, and it is painful. It is upsetting. I don't like it. It was so funny. I'm glad you found it funny. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was panicking as the DM in that moment. I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You will be tomorrow, though, right? Yes. Provided that both my players for Heroes of Cerulean are available, I will be running Heroes of Cerulean tomorrow. But still, it's been like a month since I've been able to seriously run something. And I also ran out of all of my backup recorded sessions to listen to. I listened to like 24 hours worth of me running games for people and making notes that I could like compile for that game. And I got to the end of it, I was like, wow, I can't wait for the next episode, only to realize, oh no, I haven't made the next episode. That's it. I'm at the end. Oh God. But it's fine. Okay, so we cobble this up. cobble up this some more. I don't want you to be this high. Thank you. This big, massive, dense tree line is going to be unrelated to the tree farm itself. That's literally just to keep monsters from spawning on top of me. Or from crawling up from the other side of the river. Alright, finish filling this in. This brings back memories of the cube. Just placing a bunch of cobblestone in lines and filling in holes and... memories. Okay. So now at this point, I go back to using the dort. The dort, I say. I do love the cube. Once I finish some more farm stuff, we will be getting back to it. I gotta finish putting lava over the top. I gotta finish decorating the sacrificial ball pit. I need to work on the redstone mechanism to make the sacrificial ball pit work as intended. All right, so you are going to be pulled over to here like so. There we go. All right. Fill this in with dirt. Oh yeah, your piston problem is still fixed, right? Yes, the piston problem has been solved. My game no longer crashes whenever a piston fires. Which is miraculous, honestly. That was an issue for the longest time. But I am doing maintenance on the server, so who knows? Maybe I'll introduce a new problem. Lord knows I'm good at that. Huzzah! Am I gonna have enough dirt for this? Yeah, I will. Yeah. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Oh, Tegan! I finished Wisteria Wand and Sword Season 1. I still like it. I think the final arc was a little weak compared to the good character dynamics in the first couple of arcs. I do not like how very quickly they zooped into establishing the friend group. I feel like they should have dragged that out a bit further for all the shit they went through. The final arc was meh, but I hope they do better in Season 2. You and me both. I liked the action of Season 2. I think that was very good. And I do like the reveal of what the title actually means, the wand and sword part. That's very interesting. And I look forward to seeing more of it. Alright, so there's all of my acacia wood there. I'm going to want to make a bunch of, I'll just do that. Why not? I think they weren't sure if they were getting a Season 2, so they rushed they could end somewhere. Okay. Yeah. No, that very much feels like the vibe. It very much felt like we gotta do this right, and we don't know if we're gonna have a chance to do it right. So, yeah, I can't really judge them for that, but it doesn't change the fact that it ended up with a less than perfect product in the end. I wish the realities of anime production wasn't so fucking bleak, but it is what it is, you know? All right. And then we're going to have a 3-wide entrance here, because I love 3-wide entrances. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do here. And then to prevent any monsties from stumbling in or out, I'm gonna have to shave away some of the land a little bit, but no, not that. There we go. Like, Do like so. Perfect. Oh! And the tree grew! Hooray! Huzzah! All right. So from here, we're gonna go up like this. I kind of want to go up one higher, actually. Can I make that happen? Yes. There we go. And across here, and I'll put signs and stuff in and mark it off as being, oh, this is the farm, and then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Beautiful, wonderful. I love it so very much. And then of course we'll have a path that goes up here. Maybe it connects over to this area, this gazebo area, and then this gazebo area comes down and connects to that path over there, and it'll be great. It'll be great. So let's see. So we have the acacia there. We'll put something else up here. Something maybe we need more of, perhaps. And then I'm going to have to figure out how I'm probably going to have to smooth out, like cut off this layer here and smooth out the slope and put a bunch of trees on that. But that's a problem for then. This is a problem for now. And the problem for now, everybody, is that... hit the wrong button again. I hit the cinematic zoom again. I did not mean to hit the cinematic zoom. It is time for me to go. I have a day job. I set on the fire again. I have a day job to get to. So that's going to be it for us today, everybody. I know. The noon cutoff ends up feeling like nothing's happened and it's way too late. Let's see here. Who do we know who is streaming live right now? I've got it up on my phone. Who do I know who's streaming live? Oh, Simply Press Start is playing Mario RPG, which is a very cute game. However, Rendog is playing Minecraft. I could send you from Minecraft to Minecraft. Let's go bother Rendog a little bit. Let's go bother Ren. You guys like Minecraft. So let's raid Rendog. Is it Rendog TV? Is that their full Twitch user? Let me double check that. Yes, it is Rendog TV. Alrighty then. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, Rendog does not allow you to raid. Okay, well, I guess we're going to Simply Press Start then. Simply Press Start. Go watch some Mario. Go watch some Mario. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Goodbye, everyone. So long. Oh, that's enough.